Hi, I'm Larry Richardson, your step-by-step chef. In this episode, we are going to make an absolutely easy and delicious dish. It is tuna salad. Now, this isn't just like the tuna salad that you're used to, where you just get it mixed up with mayonnaise and that's it. This tuna salad has some spice to it and some vegetables. So it's actually a very healthy tuna salad. So come on, let's cook. So here are the ingredients we're going to use in our delicious tuna salad. First of all, we have a 5-ounce can of chunk white tuna. Now I like it in water, some people like it in oil, and it doesn't really matter, do it to your taste. We're also going to use 2 tablespoons of minced red onion. Now if you can get yellow or sweet or even white, that's fine too. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of finely minced celery. We're going to use a dusting of garlic powder, a dusting of black pepper, and 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Now some people like their tuna salad very mayonnaisey, so you can add more or you can add less. This is one of those dishes you should absolutely do to your taste. The other thing I scored today is some fresh dill. So I will be adding, when that's minced up, it'll probably come out to about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of dill. The point here is if you can get fresh dill, great. If you can't and you have dried dill, then just use 1/4 teaspoon of dried dill. If you have no dill, that's fine too. This is kind of a special guest star in the tuna salad. But when I am making it, I absolutely love to have a little bit of onion, a little bit of celery, some garlic powder, and some black pepper. So those are really the essentials. So let me show you how to put all this together. Okay, so I opened the can of tuna, drained off the water or the oil if that's what you're dealing with, and just put it in this mixing bowl. And now what I'm going to do is prepare our vegetables. Now you don't want big chunks of celery in your tuna salad. So I'm just cutting the celery lengthwise like that, and then cutting these really super thin pieces of celery until I have 2 tablespoons. And when you cut it this thin, then you know it will mix in very well with the tuna. So it can actually accommodate 2 tablespoons of celery. And again, this is totally up to you. You can leave celery out completely if you don't have celery. Just think of what other fresh vegetables you have that would go well in a tuna salad. So there's our 2 tablespoons of celery. Okay, and now we'll chop up our 2 tablespoons of red onion. And this should be pretty easy. Just peeling off the skin. And then to make our 2 tablespoons, because we do want it finely minced, just cutting the face of the red onion in lines that are very close together. You'll see why in a moment. So there we go. And then I'm just cutting the same direction, just the other half of the onion. And then I'm going perpendicular with close lines. And this is making really tiny squares of onion. That's the minced onion. And I'm going to show you how we get this to turn into that minced onion. Okay, and then I'm just cutting down the face of the onion. And voila, 2 tablespoons of finely minced onion. And now the next thing I'm going to do is take my dill. And if you have dried dill or any dried herb that you want to add, you can add it now. Just, I wouldn't add too much more than 1/4 teaspoon because those dried herbs tend to be very potent. I mean, dried Italian seasonings taste great in it. Parsley flakes. If you add oregano, just add a dusting because that tends to be pretty powerful. But, if you get your hands on some fresh herbs, absolutely do it. And like I told you before, adding broccoli florets is another option. They can be quite tasty in a nice dill tuna salad. Now here's our black pepper, just a dusting of it, don't go overboard. This adds a nice complexity to this. And our dusting of garlic powder. If you have onion powder, you could use that. If you don't have garlic powder at all, that's fine too. You could even use a little bit of, probably even a half a clove of crushed or minced regular garlic. And finally, here's our 2 tablespoons of mayo. And you can see I'm adding a little bit of a heaping tablespoon. And you can add more or less of this, totally up to you. And then I'm just going to mix it in. Get it nice and mixed in. And you can see this is a tasty, slightly complex take on an old standard sandwich, an old standard salad. And like we said before, you can serve it on anything, the bread of your choice, regular salad, or even a tuna melt. And that's it. That is going to be absolutely delicious. So congratulations, look at what you just did. You just made this delicious tuna salad. Now, people in your house who don't normally like tuna salad, give them a taste of this. They might actually come around. I'm not a big tuna fan myself, but this version I absolutely die for, and I eat it all the time. Now, if you want the recipe for this, please visit my website, stepbystepchef.com. There you will find a free printable recipe, along with free recipes and free videos that will show you how to make over 150 different meals. 150. I'm standing right by your side, and we get it done. Those are breakfasts, lunches, and dinners. Now, the other thing you're going to find on my site is this, my cookbook, Cooking with the Step-by-Step Chef. Now, I do update this every November. I can't tell you exactly how many recipes are in it at any given point in time, except for right now, because in this edition, there's over 114 recipes. So please check it out. The link is on the website, and I think you will enjoy it. It makes a great gift, too. So I'm Larry Richardson. I am your Step-by-Step Chef, and I'll see you in the next episode.